Hello, friends. 11 years ago, I made a real submarine that I launched inside of a swimming pool. Here's a picture of the submarine, and you can see some of my students standing around the submarine. The actual plan was to have one of the students drive the submarine inside of the swimming pool, but none of their parents would sign a permission form allowing them to do that. I think that they were a little bit worried that something might go wrong. So I actually ended up being the one driving it, and I'm inside that submarine, although you can't see me. Here's newspaper. We were actually in the newspapers because everybody thought that this was the most amazing thing, and so we were actually in some newspapers. Here's some pictures of us making the submarine, and that's me inside of the submarine. And over here, you can see my hand is on the valves that let the water, let the air in and out. And this hand is on a big air tank that's used to push the water out so that the submarine will rise. And here's more pictures of us building the submarine. That is one of my students sitting inside of the submarine before it's finished. And more pictures of us building the submarine. This is how the submarine works. So the submarine was basically a diving bell. And the way a diving bell works is there's no bottom. So you're sitting in the water. And there's a ballast here just to make sure it doesn't flip over. And when you want to sink, you let some of the air out of the submarine so that the air is around your chest, or the water is around your chest. And then to come back up to the surface, you pump air into the submarine, and that pushes the water out the bottom of the submarine, and then you float. Now, to make it a little safer, I decided we should do this in the shallow end of the swimming pool just in case something goes wrong. That way, if there is a problem, all you have to do is stand up and then everything will be okay. And as it turns out, there actually was a problem. And as I was inside the submarine, it sprung a leak. And here I was underwater, and the air was starting to bubble out from the top, and it started to sink uncontrollably. And I actually did have to stand up. So here are some of the parts of the submarine. There's an air tank, and there's valves to let the air out, and a valve on the tank to push air in. There was a little electric motor with a fan, like a little outboard motor to make the so that you could drive around inside the swimming pool, and a window. And that's basically it. So hope you enjoyed it. Bye.